Welcome everybody. We're going to give everyone a couple minutes to come in, so don't mind me. I'm just going to sit here and finish my cigarette for a few minutes and wait for more people to join us. Make faces at you. Guess we got about 3 minutes to go, according to my producer. Oh, 3 fingers.
Viewers.
God, I can't hear. I'm deaf and he's trying to whisper to me. Silly man. So we got 3 viewers already. I'm gonna wait for a few more to roll in. 4. Yeah, I don't have a computer screen in front of me, so I can't see these things. Sorry. My producer and my camera lady are going to let me know when it's time to actually roll, so forgive me while I sit here and be lazy for a few minutes. Another minute and we'll get going. And welcome everybody once again to Hunt Chat Live. Tonight we are basically in my office on location in New Market, Iowa for the big fireworks display and celebration. Tonight in the spotlight, we have our producer, Mike Ross, from Hunt Chat Live. And I want to give a big special shout out to our camera lady because we're not in our normal scene. We're in my Jeep that I use to deliver mail as my day job. But we've got the killer kid tonight working for us, running the camera and the mic rig. Give her a nice hi.
Hi, everybody.
Throw her some hearts, stuff like that. And unfortunately, the grave digger, my other husband, was being a whiner. He wanted to be blowing shit up and eating apple pie all day, so we gave him the night off. And unfortunately, that means I'm taking the reins, and I can't see the comments, but our killer kid is watching for that. I'd like everybody to give a nice warm welcome to our producer and my other husband, Mr. Mike Ross.
Hey.
Yay, welcome.
Hi. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I don't get to be on the camera very often.
He's usually behind the scenes hiding.
Yeah, doing all that stuff. Things and things. Welcome, everybody. This is Season 4, Episode 3 of Hot and Chat Live. Thank you guys for tuning in over the years. I can say that now, the years.
Yeah.
We've been going strong. Today is, since the show fell on July 4th, to be honest, everybody was off doing stuff. And
well, we had a guest lined up, but unfortunately it was for one of the big conventions, and the convention got canceled, and unfortunately they canceled on us at the last minute and didn't give us enough time to really do anything else, so I roped my other husband into this.
So I'm also going to watch for comments. So we are going to take comments and questions on the air. We do have some watchers. Share it out if you would, please. Throw some hearts up, or thumbs, or wows, or laughs, or whatever you want to do.
You can even throw some angries. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't care. We'll just disregard those.
I have my patriotic
red, white, and blue.
I have my red, white, and blue shirt on.
I tried, but it just didn't work. So I got red and white. Or blue and white.
I was going to say, what is the red?
And I'm wearing red glasses, so it qualifies.
That'll work.
That qualifies.
Jeep's red.
Yeah, the Jeep's red.
Oh, yeah, the Jeep's red.
They're red, white, and blue. There we got it. We got it handled.
But yes, because we are on location, we were closer to where the celebration is, but right now they're doing a thing called dueling pianos. And unfortunately, it was just too loud over there.
They're doing a great job.
Oh, yeah, it's
beautiful.
wonderful.
It's really cool. I guess they have them every year because the couple behind us was asking why they put them where they did this year.
Yeah.
But so they have a couple that both play pianos, and they dual pianos, and that's the evening entertainment for the night. New Market, Iowa. About about 6 miles, right, from Clarinda, east of Clarinda, Iowa, so. Which is
a little over 45 minutes from our
studio.
From
where we usually go to. Like across the country, with everything that's going on, so many of the fireworks displays have been canceled, put off, postponed, whatever. New Market decided they're going to have theirs anyway. They have signed up for social distancing. However, we set up our chairs, and really nobody's paying any attention to that because we had a couple set up right behind us. But it's all good. It's all good.
And we had decided to do this also because our family tradition is that the three of us tend to go see firework displays, usually in another town, but unfortunately theirs was canceled. Most everyone around here are either doing it on the 3rd or a week from now, or just odd random nights. Or have been completely canceled. So we decided that, well, this is our family tradition. We're still going to do fireworks. Oh, the show. Well, you know what? We'll just do it on location.
There you go.
So that's why we're doing it kind of weird tonight.
Yep. We will be taking, I am keeping tabs. We'll be taking questions. If anyone has any questions about the show, about our haunt, Sinister Sydney, the outdoor haunt in Sydney, Iowa.
And please bear in mind that there's a little bit of lag between that and his phone where he's seeing the questions at.
Or probably because you see it, you're hearing it later than I'm actually saying it, then you ask a question, then it takes time for us to see the question and what have you. So it may not be immediately answered. But we get to be here, and we get to be with you guys. I say
and with the Killer Kid.
And with the Killer Kid too.
That's special.
Yeah, that is really special to have her here also. She's behind the camera. But she's such a cutie sitting back there. And,
yeah, she looks adorable.
Making faces at us. No, I see what we're doing.
Big shout out to the Killer Kid running the camera for us. Haha, called her out.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yep. Had to.
That's all
and
right.
Yes, we're all kind of hot and sweaty, so forgive the appearance. It's warm out.
It is a little warm.
So, first question of the night.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What?
Okay. I know what it's like because, I'm the one that lives with it. What's it like for you dealing with such a diva like the Gravedigger and having to share a wife with him?
Well, sharing the wife's not that bad because he's like what, 140?
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't have too much to worry about on that thing. But I get the woman. But the diva, you kind of hit it on the nose there, didn't you?
Yeah, he's a little bit of a diva.
He is a little bit of a diva. He's a little bit of a loudmouth once in a while.
All the time.
Oh, okay. All the time.
He's kind of the car salesman type.
Baptist preacher, car salesman, Crazy Eddie's carpet sales.
Right.
It's all mixed into one kind of
deal.
And he thinks he can sing.
Yeah.
He makes good promos, though.
Yeah, he does. He does really good promos.
Now, let's be honest. I am the producer. I let him pick the songs, and then I got to deal with writing and all that kind of fun stuff, and trying to get it into a range that voice he's got can sing.
Yeah.
And
that's why I don't do any of the promos, because my range is
not true.
So limited.
You did one.
Yeah, but my range is very, very limited.
Okay, so you guys know that we're also archived on YouTube. YouTube.com/HauntChatLive.
I opened my big mouth, didn't I?
You did. I have playlists out there for the promos and for the shows, so you don't have to go all the way through everything. And for events also, we do some events and some conventions and what have you. So if you scroll back to episode 2 of Haunt Chat Live, season 1, episode 2, this one got to sing it.
And my apologies once again to all the Janis Joplin lovers out there.
Oh, you did a wonderful job.
Of the three of you, you're the voice I prefer the most.
Oh, that hurt.
Burn!
That hurt. Wow. Anyway, back to that guy who calls himself the Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a little bit of a diva, but he makes the show, I think.
Yeah.
It would
just me, it'd be boring.
Or me on a regular basis. That I wouldn't want that anyway. I'd lose track of things to talk about because I'm personally not really that interested. He's got a busy job though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides
he
doing
does
the
a
show,
lot. He does a lot.
Besides doing the show, he also hosts our haunt, the haunt that we run, Sinister Sydney in Sydney, Iowa. He does our media. He does a whole bunch of other stuff. So I got to give some kudos. As difficult as he is to put up with sometimes.
And he can be.
Oh, he can be. Let me tell you. We've had a couple knockdown dragouts, and I'm kind of we're working on some. I'm playing with an idea, and please toss it out there if you like this idea or not. I'm thinking about letting him. We got a couple
Eagle
questions
Hollow.
here.
What?
Oh, and Cherry's watching. Eagle Hollows. What? Eagle Hollow
in
now
New
later.
Orleans, but see you guys are awesome.
Oh wow, cool, awesome. We have an Eagle Hollow here in Lincoln. So anyway, happy 4th to you too, Cherry. I completely forgot what I was saying. See, this is why I'm not regularly on the show.
Well, you were talking about Mr. Diva and how hard he is to put up with sometimes and how much he does.
Okay, yeah, he does a lot of stuff. Oh, well.
You do a lot too, though. I mean,
I prefer behind the scenes.
He does all of the lighting and sound for the haunt and the show. He does a lot. You should see him about the week before we open the haunt. He is just insane. He's up half the night.
Chicken head cut off.
Outside half the night, trying to make sure the lighting is right. And
one of my quirks is that when I do get focused and busy and all that kind of stuff, I tend to be a little irritating, a little sharp. What?
Well,
a little sharp to people.
It's something we always tell our newbies and all the regulars know, that he gets to a point where he starts barking at people, kind of. And we have told everyone that it is perfectly acceptable to look him in the face and go woof 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 woof, so that he calms the hell down.
Bark right back at me.
Bark right back at him. Let him know.
I don't mean to.
He doesn't even know he's doing it half the time. That's why it's okay for everybody to bark back at him.
Oh, I see. Yes, you are. Of course you are. CJ, he was saying.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's live.
Gotcha.
Oh, he just lives in New Orleans. So, are you traveling? Are you going to commute? 5 weeks in October? Are you going to come back and still work at Eagle Hollow? That would be cool. And if you care to, we would love to welcome you as a guest actor. We got five weekends this year, including full moon, Halloween, the whole thing. So yep. we are welcoming anybody who wants to come down during one of those weekends. We actually have a couple. I'm not going to toss their names out yet, but we have a couple good friends that are
considering it.
That are fairly well known in the haunt industry that are going to come and guest act over weekends. So that's going to be really cool. I'm gonna love that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
And they offered, and it was just and I think what the deal is, so many, and it's so sad, but so many haunts can't open up because of the restrictions that are put on it.
Yeah.
Some of the states by October still aren't even going to be out of phase 1.
Yeah.
Let alone into an area where they can have larger groups. Us being a smaller haunt, social distancing's not really a problem.
And we'll have the gravedigger running around kicking people who get too close to each other,
as well as the actors and things like that. So we've got plans in place to keep the social distancing, to keep everything safe for everybody. 2 weekends a year now. I come back for one week and 2 weekends during the. Oh, cool!
Cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. One day she will make it to. Oh, you better, Cherry. I'm kind of thinking of trying to make it down there one of these years. It won't be this year. This is a busy year, but that would be really cool to make it down by you guys and down by Tyler and all that kind of stuff. That would be awesome.
And just for those of you who don't know, Sinister Sydney is only open on Fridays and Saturdays in October because of the fact that we are volunteer based. Most of our kids have school, the adults have jobs, and we really can't be open any more than that because we just don't have the manpower during the weekdays.
Now during the weekends, they come out in throngs. It's awesome.
Yes.
I had somebody ask me, somebody that works at another haunt, how many actors do we usually have? And we get that question
a lot.
We actually range around 35, 40 actors a night.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes more. So, I would kill for, 70. My optimum number is 75. I would love that.
That's not going to happen in our small community.
No, we are, Sydney, Iowa is 1,100 people. Their claim to fame was...
Still is.
The longest running rodeo in the country. Longest running outdoor rodeo in the country. I think they're in year 97 or 98.
Something like that.
Look up Sydney Rodeo, you'll find about it. That goes on during the end of July. Now they're starting to get known for Sinister Sydney, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it is. And the city backs us. We have all of our ducks in a row. We make sure that we have the right insurance, the special use permit,
all the safety,
everything we possibly can for an outdoor hunt is safety oriented. We do warn people, wear good shoes, because if you show up in heels, I'm going to laugh at you and tell you you ain't going to make it past the second scene.
Right. We are an outdoor haunt. This gives us some big advantages over some of the other ones. I don't know if we're different.
We're different. We have a completely different feel.
We like to go a lot more psychological.
Yeah, and once upon a time, a long time ago, the property was a Christmas tree farm.
Yep.
And therefore there are a lot of old pine trees growing there. Unfortunately, the boar beetles got to a lot of them. And so they're kind of half dead looking and not so good. And we always have to at least clear one of them that has fallen over during this winter. But it adds to the ambience.
We work with it. With it. I've had some trees fall that I'm like, okay, we got to cut. Wait, no.
Let's just reroute it.
And we've changed our paths to use the fallen trees and things like that. We had a big tree, had a branch fall right after last year or 2 years ago when I cut the new queue line. And right after I got it cut and fenced and everything, a giant limb. And by giant limb, I'm talking it's yay big around.
Now this, in case you've never heard of them, it was a nearly championship hackberry tree.
Hi, Chandra.
And they're measured by the width of the
width of the
trunk and the width of the canopy.
Right.
And it was rivaling some of the biggest
2 inches. We were 2 inches from the championship. I say were because one of those branches broke and fell directly across our queue line.
Yeah.
And I was pissed right after I built the damn thing. But we got looking at it, and you know what? I put in a couple supports to keep it right where it was at. And we're using it now.
A couple other trees were supporting it.
Right.
And we use it to our advantage.
We miss you too, Chandra. Now, that'd be cool if you could come down. Chandra's watching.
Yeah, just looking to see if we had any more questions.
Not yet.
Come on, we're taking questions, guys.
Yeah.
Ask away.
We're without. Yeah, that gravedigger dude, he can just come up with stuff to say.
Yeah, I know.
And
I don't usually have to do much of anything but sit there and nod and okay, I'm going to wrap myself out here. A lot of times when we do have prizes and I have to pull up questions.
Yeah, no prize this week.
No prize this week. I caught people that were watching for when I was writing something down. So I send doodle half the time. I'm sitting there and I'm pretending to write something, or I'm drawing some stupid little thing.
Behind the scenes secret.
Just so people will go, oh, write this down, write this down, write this down. Yeah, suckers.
And then she won't write down what the actual question was.
I'm sneaky.
Yeah, she is.
But yeah, tonight excuse me, don't have to do that. So, here, Nate, this is for you. Yes, I called you out, Nate. You're probably not even watching.
I haven't seen him signing up.
Yeah.
Well, you saw the pile of fire. Okay, Nate Dingman.
Oh, yeah.
A friend of ours down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Hillbilly Willie.
Hillbilly Willie has spent a lot of money, as a lot of people have, on fireworks. And we saw pictures of him inspecting them with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, of course.
Ash that long on it and what have you. So, yeah, good friends of ours. We have lots of good friends, and we thank those of you, those of our good friends who tune in and actually watch the show also.
And support us and
support us and all that. And to those of you good friends that, that don't have a chance to watch the show, well, screw you.
You're getting
watch the damn show.
You're getting as bad as a gravedigger.
We work hard at this.
Yeah, not tonight.
Are you raising your hand to ask a question?
No, earlier before you got sidetracked, you had mentioned something you were going to work with the gravedigger on.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we were
That's
talking
where you were.
about.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. See?
See?
It's
She
good to
pays
have a kid.
attention.
That's why we have kids, so they can remind us of stuff when we get old.
Hey!
We're currently working, and I'm toying with the idea because I don't know how good of an idea it would be, but that would be to actually us interview him or vice versa.
Yeah, can you imagine both my husbands trying to vie for the camera time?
Oh my goodness.
Of course, this one doesn't like to be in front of the camera as much, but yeah, it could get interesting.
Hi, Kevin.
To say the least.
Yeah, we're right now in, like we said earlier, if you're just tuning in, we are in New Market, Iowa, for their big fireworks celebration.
Speaking of which,
there we go. They set off. Word has it they spent $20,000 on fireworks, and they're going to light them all off in 20 minutes. That doesn't happen until 10 o'clock. Show will be over. We may video it, although that to take away from our enjoyment of it, having to watch a camera doing it.
Yeah.
You know, once in a while I'll just kind of point at it. Mike Welch is watching. I missed that one. See, we actually still have people tuning in. Okay, I need some questions, guys. Samantha was going to be watching. She said she had an outdoor question or outdoor honk question.
well, and it's funny because so many times we'll get questions on shows that we don't really do questions on.
Right.
We're opening that up to you tonight. Nobody's asking us diddly squat.
Yeah, what the heck? What the heck?
Come on, people. And where do we store our stuff? Every freaking where.
Oh my God. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And we've got a storage shed. We have a storage shed that is 40 by 50, I think
Yeah.
it is. Right now it's full.
Completely.
Like literally completely full.
Of course, a small section of that is taken up by our parade car. It's a 1969 Seattle Spring that unfortunately has a seized brake.
It's a go-kart. It's a lawnmower with wheels, 4 wheels.
Yeah, it's fun to ride in, but I wouldn't want to drive the damn thing. Not from what he says. I have no desire to drive
Me
it.
neither. I'll let the gravedigger drive it.
There you go.
Yeah. I got to drive it once.
God.
I actually took it to work once. You know what we can do? I'm gonna do this because.
I just had one.
Oh, you did, didn't you? In the studio, we can't.
Can't do that in the studio.
Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. But we're on vacation. This is July 4th. How are you guys celebrating your July 4th? You gonna? Now it's early enough. It's early enough. Oh, somebody came in here. Shonda, question: how do you come up with scenes for your walkthrough? That's a good one.
We like screwing with people's brains.
So we keep that in mind.
If you've got a phobia, we'll probably touch on it at some point in time. We do not have a running theme per se, except for horror.
Right. We're not a themed haunt like so many of them are. We go all over the place.
Every scene is pretty much its own individual thing.
Basic
they flow
backstory, and they all kind of fit in the backstory. The backstory of Sinister Sydney it's a home for miscreants. Okay, for the monsters and those that don't fit in other places, and that's both during the show and outside of the show.
Yes.
A lot of our actors, a lot of our kids, our adoptees, are miscreants.
Yes.
And they're wonderful, and we love every one of them. But we also we have to, because it is outdoor and it is a natural home. We don't have a lot of fake stuff in it.
Yeah.
We have
which freaks people out sometimes.
Which freaks people out. Sorry, but yeah, we use roadkill. Okay, you make use of it.
Yeah.
But in a safe way.
Yes.
In a safe way.
Yes.
But so we have to go along with that. Like we stated, sometimes we have to change the paths, things like that, because of Mother Nature of stuff that goes on. But we try and use it to the best of our ability and make it all fit into little areas of this town, Sinister Sydney.
And unfortunately, from time to time, we cannot open because the trails are just too wet.
Yes.
And we not only have to consider our guests' safety on the trails, the back trails that we have for the actors are a big problem when it gets really soupy. So we have to worry really bad about our actors because they're in costume and it's hard to get around.
And if you come through the path, although it may be not treacherous, but seems sketchy at times, it's the good path.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's the best maintained.
Yeah, it's the best maintained. It is the good path. Do you ever let your monsters create or prop out their?
Oh yes, their own scenes. Oh, absolutely.
In fact, we're big on that. The last 3 years, we're actually assigning. We have some that are really good, and they have shown themselves as being responsible, and we have assigned scenes to them. Absolutely, we let them handle.
We let them run wild with it.
These are demented minds here.
Yeah.
But we can't do everything.
Yeah.
The day that, when we first started, we ran it. I mean, we did everything. We ran it.
It was a one night only the first year, and
but the years after, we ran it, and we have a wonderful actor, makeup manager,
crew manager,
Angelica May, who took so much off my plate and the Gravedigger's
She's
plate.
also a creative genius.
Oh yeah.
That we have turned loose on anything that she wants to do. We basically give her free reign.
Euthanasia is in charge of the circus tent. Cody's in charge of the maze Gravedigger area. Let's see, Ash has got the Swamp Witch area. Yep. So yes, we do.
And we've had
Claire's
an amazing young man in our vortex tunnels. Well, not the vortex, the laser tunnel.
Laser tunnel.
Yeah, we used to call it the vortex tunnel because we have a vortex laser, but whatever. But he has been in that tunnel every year, and he is amazing because it's an L-shaped tunnel. We're outdoors, so the wind shifts. He has to constantly be making micro adjustments on the lasers and the fog machine. And he wants to move on this year. However, we're going to force him.
Not move out.
Just move to a different scene. But he has to train his replacement.
Absolutely.
Because he has gotten it down pat how to keep that fog machine perfectly in line for the L shape and everything.
Shout out to Kyle. Great job.
Great job.
One of the 2 people who has never missed a day.
Yeah.
He has been there every single day. We do have another question. Actually, we now have a couple of them here. We got the monsters, willing hot dog. Okay, that was from Kevin. Simone asks if the new Glenwood haunt is part of the haunts. Yes.
Yes.
We have joined them up to Southwest Iowa Trail of Terrors, Hillside House of Hell.
Something like
House
that.
of Hell.
Yeah, something like that.
They're part of Blood Rush out of Omaha, Fremont area. They're a new division of that. So we do have a new one opening up close by, which is great because that can help bring people down our direction and get them to come a little bit further. So yes, they are one of those. Let's see, Demented Minds. No, you're right. We don't have Demented Minds. Look at you being a damn right. But yes, we absolutely let it. We can't do everything. It's okay. We are a half-mile trail. Within that trail, we've got. Let's see. What do we have for time? We're good. We got a few minutes left. In that trail, we have 26, 31.
I don't remember how many scenes there are this time.
You can't do that with. It's teamwork.
Yeah.
We all work together, and we have people who help us out.
And one scene will work off of another too.
Yeah, they'll all work together, and then we'll have people in between that tie them together too. So that's all awesome. Also, we got 4 minutes left.
And we have a very creepy feel because we are outside. We do have low lighting. We use lighting that screws with your eyes to, from 1 second you're in something really bright, the next minute you're in something pitch black. That helps screw with you. We have gaps where there's an area that not much is going on and it's kind of weirding you out because you don't know what's coming at you next.
Our goal,
all kinds of weird stuff.
A lot of haunts, you leave them and you're like, whoa, that was cool, and you go home and you talk about them and stuff. Our goal is for you to go home from our haunt
and have to change pants.
And you're at home and it makes a noise. There's some noise going on, maybe a common noise, and you still jump. It's to stick with you and to get into your brain and eat at those little things going on in there, and to unsettle you.
Yeah.
Unsettle you.
Yeah.
So that we stick with you, so that you'll come back the next year. Although I have had some people go, we are not going back. And that's one of the better.
That's one of the best reviews you can get. I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it. My gross, no. So that's all fun. What else we got? I'm not seeing any more questions coming in.
And we got about 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes left. Get your questions in if you got more. Again, tune in every month on Chat Live. The archives are on YouTube. We started out live on YouTube, but now the archives are there. We're live on Facebook. So check that out. In our own personal life, we also have a page called Raw Stables. We are horse owners. Well, I wouldn't call it owners; they own us.
Pretty much in
that.
Horse slaves.
We have
We're horse slaves.
Rescue horses. So Raw Stables, there's that out there. What else do we got? I gotta give a shout out to the Gravedigger for always doing such a great job on the show.
Yeah.
As much of a dick as he, as much of a diva as he can be.
Miss you, honey.
Yeah, he's out there somewhere blowing shit up, as he likes to
Hopefully
say.
It's not his hands.
Yeah, because he.
Or his face.
Or his face. Oh, that would be bad. Well, you can always wear that new mask that Stiltney Studios made for us.
There you go.
Or,
there you go.
Who knows? Maybe he'll have a new look when he comes back. We don't know. Yes, Newmarket, Moto. How you doing, Moto?
Yes, Newmarket.
Are you coming back? Are you going to be able to make it for a weekend? I want to know about that too, Moto, because we would love to have you.
Send him a private message later and let us know.
Moto the Clown, originally from our area.
Yep.
And now down in Florida with the Terror, off doing all those fun things. He's weird.
He's a fun guy.
He's a fun guy. He likes to make himself out as a dick. He's not really that bad, but I don't want to ruin his rep or nothing like that. He does have a really tiny penis, though. So
the look our camera lady just gave us is priceless, and she's still giving it.
Shout out to you, Moto.
And again,
you need it.
And again, I gotta absolutely say thank you, Michaela, for helping us out. Killer kid. Couldn't have done this without you easily. It would have been a real pain in the neck, and we would have had to set up the tripod and blah, blah. Never
right.
Glad to help.
Thank you,
appreciate your help.
Joe. Yay. Hi, Joe. Joe Dawson's watching.
Hi, Joe.
Long time no see.
You just hit it at the wrong time because we're getting ready to call it quits.
Yeah.
And go back over so we can watch fireworks. Watch things blow up.
Yes, we are, and it is 8:30. Thank you for tuning in. I can't tell you who the guest next month is. It's a secret, but you're going to enjoy it. So that'll be the first Saturday of next month, whatever the date on that. I think it's the first, actually, first or second.
Okay.
So that'll be coming up quick. So tune in then. Thank you, guys. Check out the archives. If you missed any of this, you can go back to once we get home and I can upload it. The archive will be out there, or just scroll back down and watch it again. I don't know if you want to. Thanks for tuning in. This is Mike Ross, producer of Hot Chat Live, and
Mistress Laurie.
And we love you all. Thank you. And she's giving us the camera because she doesn't know how to stop it. Hey.
No. I want
Thank
to say
you.
happy 4th, everybody.
Awesome.